Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you fine. I'm assuming it
Well,
can.
I'm just letting me know if it's too soft or too much.
Okay. Save and close. Resume game.
I have a new ally in my group, but my enemies gain strength as well.
Brad, did you see the new Bigfoot sighting?
What do you mean the new Bigfoot sighting?
Some guy in North Carolina videotaped Bigfoot. It's weird. He says he turned on his headlight, or his headlamp, you know, the little thing you wear on your head.
Yeah.
And it was 11 o'clock at night, but it's like bright out. It's almost daylight. I don't know if it's some kind of new camera that's that bright at night, but...
Yeah, I mean, well, they got those like super sensitive night vision systems. So
that could be. I'll show you I'll send you the link on Facebook or something. But yeah, it just dawned on me. I meant to ask you that a minute ago. Because...
about the cameras?
Well, just the whole thing. It's funny, the dog starts to go after it. And, you know, of course, it's grainy and everything else, but...
Of course, because it can't be, like, perfectly clear.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Like, I had a person say that, you know, for Bigfoot to exist, a creature of that size, right?
Yeah.
There would be some evidence. Like, we get that, like, you know, those deep sea creatures don't exist, or that exist, you know, the crazy, like the anchorfit or whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
Those would make sense, right? Because they're in areas that humans don't go. But for Bigfoot to exist and have existed for how many years, and there be completely zero tangible evidence other than some grainy ass video, it's really hard to go, okay, that's
this
a
place
thing.
reeks of the dead.
I mean, I could see maybe the Yeti in that area because there's not very many people up where he supposedly lives. But I think Bigfoot, like the one in North Carolina where this one was, I think that would be... You'd think somebody would run into him.
Well, like, I see, like, him existing in the Himalayas, him existing, like, well, I guess that's the Yeti or whatever, him existing in, like, certain areas. I could...
Greetings. I am a crusader of the Zach.
Rob Lowe's seen Bigfoot.
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, for his new show.
That's still the best thing that said... What, something about how many loaves did Rob Lowe rob if Rob Lowe could rob loaves? We're talking about Lowe's the hard way.
Yeah. Also, to attack without moving, hold shift.
Find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You'll... Because when there get to be, you know, the big clumps of people, sometimes it's hard to click on one.
Oh, I see.
Talk to Leah in the Slaughtered Cafe.
Okay, so should I go into the Slaughter Cafe?
Yeah.
Alright. So, am I level 80 yet?
Rumford said you
No.
survived the fallen star.
No?
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard.
Right click is a different thing.
Yeah.
I tried to search for him, but the
Wait,
dead
there's
were
a
already
skills
rising.
thing.
I came back here to
There
rally
are
the militia.
secondary skills.
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
So
I kind of like my wizard so far.
The dead will overwhelm us all unless something is done.
I will make
all over
certain
the
that
place.
doesn't happen. Your town is safe.
Thank you. You should speak with...
Book.
We've been under siege for 6 days now.
Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't
Let's
arrive
rob
soon...
this place.
Yeah. I's your inventory, obviously. S is skill. Journal's J. Yeah.
What do I care about the journal for? I can't read.
I know. It really, if there's anything like that, it usually talks to you if it's too important. Q heals you. After you heal it, there's a cooldown. I don't know how long it is, but 30 seconds it looks like.
You mean I can't just, like, Grim Dawn span the healing?
Yeah.
Over and over and over again? That was the best ever, because I just had macros that whenever I press a button, it just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way 1 through 0, and then just keeps repeating. So then all you have to do is just stage your attacks. You just walk in, press one button, and then just kind of sit back and enjoy a beer.
Magic Missile and Ray of Frost.
How do
What
I get...
can I do to help you fight the risen
By
dead?
being a wizard.
I admire your courage, but
do I
Captain
be a
Dalton and the
wizard?
militia were slaughtered by those things.
Restart the game.
Only I survived.
I have this stupid
Thanks for the warning,
mace
but I won't
thing.
be dying today.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their
Did you
queen.
say I've
They're the
seen
ones
you
vomiting
fucked?
out these horrors.
Fight.
They're attacking the
Oh.
barricades.
I was like, alright.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I picked up a new IO.
Your loot is your own.
Oh,
It says that when you pick something up.
thanks.
I left you.
Where's the devil at? Oh, did you go all the way up? I see it.
We got
Where's
three.
the devil at? Can I be the devil?
No, you cannot be the devil.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Although, you know,
What if
Necromancer
I
would be
am the
somewhat
devil
close.
And, like, I'm just like, it's like the other one, or like something about your helping the devil. Cool. Never mind, I murdered these people. There's so many of them. Ooh, gold. Ooh, what's this? I can replace my mace with a dagger. Are you going in the
Yeah, we
little
will in a
cabin
second.
there?
Yeah, down
What's
here.
that?
It's a pet. I don't, hit the little mirror down there, F1.
F1. Okay.
Do you have any, go down to where it says pets or something? And it would tell you if you have any under collection.
Pets. No usable pets in current view.
I didn't know if you had any yet or not. There's some stuff back here, in case you didn't
There's
see it.
gold over here.
Yeah, my thing picks up all the gold for me. That's why I put him on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to pick up the items, but he'll pick up my gold.
Huh. Ooh. Oh, you disappeared.
I went out.
So I'm watching the stream as well on my other monitor.
I figured that was you. I seen I had one watcher. Is your sound okay? Because I can crank it up if we need.
Hang on a second. Let me check. It's a little soft, but I think I can do that on my end. I figure out which way is what.
While exploring a cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came
Hello?
upon a
Test
most
1, 2?
grisly sight.
Yeah, I hear you.
A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too
There we go.
late.
Okay.
I can't remember which one. Yeah, I would like to use my nicer microphone, but I don't have the stand for it. I can't find where I have the stand for it. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy another microphone stand, but I mean, if this is something we did regularly, I would. Like a Neumann. But inventory. Oh, I got pants. All right.
I have boots.
Got
I don't have pants. Oh yeah, I
and,
do.
how you doing? Guy seems to be off.
That should put an end to the attacks, at least for now.
Yeah, this customization doesn't go quite in depth as Grim Dawn.
Where's
Yeah.
all the treasure?
Which is almost overkill, I have to point.
Well, I don't like the games where you spend more time looking at your inventory than playing it. That's kind of like...
The biggest thing here, once I get some stuff I like, I just kind of glance at it once I'm full and see if anything looks better, then I delete it or sell it. Usually in between missions and stuff. But...
Can we tag things? Crafting,
I am Abdallah.
new lore.
2% extra damage.
I wish, like, with Grim Dawn, which is one thing that they did really well in Borderlands. Oh my god, shut up, dude. Here. One thing they did really well in Borderlands was, like, the market junk and then sell all junk.
Yeah.
It's like, that's kind of like my big thing is, like, having to spend all the time going, is this one slightly better than that one? Is, you know. That's why I don't like a lot of these games, because you spend more time. If you play with somebody like Ryan, I mean, he'll like, he just knows the game so well, he can get in there super quick and get out, and like, I'm sitting here thinking about it, he's like, come on, man, come on. You know, he gets like super frustrated with people who take like a second longer. He's just been playing those games for so long, he knows how to quickly sort them. It just takes me a while.
Well, that's like, even, I'm at like, my one character's level 70, and then I'm like 139 Paragon or whatever, which you keep leveling up after you hit 70 and they give you those points. And I still have no clue about like the builds and stuff and what builds are better in the game, and that's what I'm actually been trying to learn, but yeah, I'm still way behind on that stuff.
Your grave awaits!
Oh, I leveled up.
Yeah.
It's a magic bow. Oh, I can't equip this.
Ooh, new defensive power.
You need a bow?
No.
Still waiting.
Let's see. What damage do you do?
9.8 per second on my knife.
Okay, you're better yet then. That's the waypoint. So, trying to figure out where this place is. You would think I would know, but I think they kind of randomize it as well. So you don't know? Oh, there's the arrow. It's pointing to it. Oh, evidently we did it. We're supposed to go back. I didn't know it.
I do like the portal thing with Grim Dawn, being able to spawn on people.
Yeah.
Especially if you go, I'll drop a portal, you drop a portal, and then we can like jump in between two spots. You know, so we both can go off, get to the boss. You can drop your portal. You can jump over to me.
Nothing ever
He
seems
keeps the
to
boss,
change
and then we
in
take my portal
Tristram,
back
does
over
it?
to where you're at.
What do
You
you
were
mean?
at.
Yeah.
You know,
There's always some threat of the risen
New
dead
skill
or foul
spot is
evil descending
available.
on the town, isn't there?
Punish.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her
Nor should she. I will help.
Ooh, I got some quick shoes.
Nice.
I don't think I want them though. The one I have gives me 4 life per second.
How do I sell things?
You have to unlock merchant back here. We might not be able to get to it yet. Don't look like. Oh, here's one. This guy back here.
Dug up some new things for you to take a look. Found some interesting things on my latest dig.
Just right click them and they'll sell.
Okay.
And it is written.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first.
Holy crap. I'm not going to do any of these points right now.
Really?
These Paragon points, if I do it, I've got like 35 in each category to use because they bring them all over from my main character to that level.
Alright.
They don't do a whole lot. It's like 2%, but I'm not going to mess with them while we're...
Hang on a second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Yeah, no problem.
Dang. I should have eaten something before I started this game. I started chewing on these Pringles barbecue chips, and well, I've eaten too many of them. Alright, where are you at? Oh, you're on this.
I'm on the portal.
I just click. Oh, I can't just click on the portal. Stupid. Alright. Oh, where did I go to? Are we going to the Oak Ruins
Here,
or the
let
new
me
tree?
open the gate.
Baldurins.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I
You're
was
at New
raised by
Tristram,
Uncle
that's where you are.
What about your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. abandoned cellar. Follow me.
Ooh. I want to follow her in that cellar.
People said she was a witch.
Why? What's the
but I
worst
never
that could
believed
happen?
Oh, a lot of stuff.
Need more time.
I seen that coming.
That?
There was a frost thing on the ground. One of the enemies did. That's why they had the circles on the ground with like ice coming out of them to warn you before it did it.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will search the cathedral. You stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Up, up, and away.
Another unlucky villager.
Uh-oh.
Oh, by the way, when if you pull up your inventory, like if you hover over like where it says strength and dexterity or whatever, barbarians and crusaders primary attribute strength. Then
Okay.
that's where
So how
your
do I-
damage comes from. Like if you get equipment that has extra strength, that's where it would go. It's towards that. The demon hunter and monks are dexterity, intelligence for witch doctors, wizards, and necromancers. And your vitality is obviously your life. So you would want to focus on strength and vitality most.
Focus on kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
So this
Your
is
guy's having no
Tristram
problem
Cathedral.
doing that.
The fallen star is somewhere
Yeah, he
inside.
seems to be doing okay, but that's just a hint that he's not going to be doing okay later on in the game.
Click on the hole.
I always do. You know what I'm saying? Penis.
This must be where the star fell. Its crater is
Spooky.
tinged with some strange magic. My knowledge increases.
You going up here?
Yeah, I figured I'd walk in here. The equipment colors are silver, blue, yellow, orange, and green. In that order.
Silver, blue. What about orange?
It's the highest. Well, next to highest. It's the legendary, but then there's a green, which are set items. But yellow.
Oh, yeah, just. It's like every other game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Set items give you special abilities on top of each other.
Yeah.
I keep picking up these sweet stashes.
Some foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that linger here give them strength, and I fear that the worst is yet to come.
Yeah, the little eel things come out of the fat guy.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh,
Need the bow.
and foul parasites nest within them.
Like
It is
30
said that
second
these
bonus.
horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that
Oh, you get a
I
bonus for
cannot even fathom.
Destroying so much stuff in a certain time frame.
Oh. Did they ever make Castlevania 3D? Did that ever happen?
I'm not sure.
Like, this would be kind of cool, Castlevania. I don't know what it is. You watch the Castlevania TV show?
I haven't checked it out yet.
Oh, I watched like a little bit of it. It seems very dope. A lot of people love it. I'm like the odd man out where I'm like, this is stupid.
Yep.
Oh, those guys are glowing. Fuck that. Go kill those dudes.
Must die. Not ready yet.
Ooh, what do I got?
Die!
Dannon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Well, that sounds happy and cheerful. Brad, will you drive your blade through my dark and corrupted heart?
Not on this recording, I won't.
Okay.
We thought we could keep the
You ever seen the TV show The Wire?
I'm not sure.
You should watch it. It's really good. It's so good that like all cop dramas pretty much started copying it. They're really good. It was HBO. It was like 2002 when it came out, but I got it on the Netflix. How many viewers we got?
You.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're giving out a $100 prize to the next viewer, or to the viewer. So we're gonna do a $100 raffling coming from Jeremy to the viewer.
About that time someone pops in and hears you.
Specifically, the viewer with the name Brad wins a $100 prize. Oh shit! I like that you can pull up the inventory and still like move around while you look at your inventory.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that in Grim Dawn.
I don't think so.
I think once you do inventory, it like locks you out. Do we want to accept this?
Yeah.
Foul minions, stay back! Back!
Back, I say!
The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Okay. Wait, if I get to bring him the bones, do I get the power?
No, I don't think that's the way it works.
Oh, that's stupid.
Take it, Kane! Stay back! Oh, thank you, but...
You live. Fortune smiles on you, old man. I'm here to bring you back to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Yeah.
Create a new gaming profile and assign my secondary buttons to the...
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristan.
I have fulfilled my promise to Leah and rescued her uncle, Deckard Cain. Now, all that stands between me and the fallen star is the Skeleton King, who has returned to darken Tristram once again. Need more arcane power. Need more time.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
I muted myself. So you got out of there, right?
Yeah. You go out that door, and then you just take the portal back to the main base.
Go out what door?
The big glowing thing right beside where you were standing.
Oh, so not the other door? The Cathedral Garden. Ooh, okay. And then we go back to... Oh. Uh-oh. I dead. Okay, I don't care about the cut screens.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you.
I'm not into that.
Your friend here.
Our time is running short. What can you tell me about the fallen star?
Not much, I'm afraid, though the prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Ooh, reptilian bracers of the bear. How does a bear have reptilian bracers?
It's a great question. One that I am not qualified to answer.
The Skeleton
I'm not
King
a
was
bear
once our
expert
beloved
or a
lord,
reptile expert.
Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost.
Can we like be Diablo? Do we get to meet Diablo? What's our relationship with Diablo? How do we make this happen? What if he's like really like just the good guy, just misunderstood?
Where the hell is he? We gotta go talk to this blacksmith.
Hey, hey, hey. Person Smith, we don't assume color in this.
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations.
Blacksmith.
Ooh, a wardrobe.
Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of
Here's
Leoric.
something that just makes
Not
me
now.
feel just
It's
free.
my wife. She's locked in
Something
the
like
cellar
a
like all
somber
those who've
colors.
been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I?
I know it will be difficult.
Thank you. Follow me.
Let's go kill your wife.
We have a total of 58 views in this game. Wait, where am I going?
I thought that was you with me. That was the other guy. Alright, sorry. You won't let me out of here. There should be an arrow to follow.
Can I buy this? That's weak. Ooh. No, that's weak.
My friends, I'm sorry.
You are helping them. You don't need to be sorry. I need arcane power.
What have I unlocked?
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Shield gauge.
Adric, help
Slash.
My knowledge increases.
I don't know what's going on with my inventory. Keeps on saying. Okay.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is
Oh, yeah, you are.
Heyman.
You owe me nothing, friend. But I would
No,
welcome your aid
not
in
what
my
I
quest to
said.
find the crown of Leoric.
I can help
You
you.
owe me your life.
Buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Wow. I got a sword now.
Oh yeah, I got a magic spear.
Ooh. I had a magic spear, but I took it back because I thought, nah, it's not that cool. That's fine. I mean, you can carry one if you want to.
Okay, thanks. Find the cemetery of the Forsaken. Why is it telling us to go this way? No, this is where we're supposed to be. I don't know what it was doing. Oh, one shot.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, where? I heard him. Over here, there's a goblin. Got him.
Dang. How do you pick up everything?
Previous little goblins have
click
been
on them.
robbing our merchants.
All of
When
them?
pursued,
Can't just
they
pick up
simply
all?
open portals
No, that
and
would be too
disappear with the
simple.
most aggravating chuckle. The peasantry seem to believe that the goblins serve a great demon lord known as Greed. And furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed's domain. A ludicrous notion, truly.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
By the way, if I'm out somewhere and you're still stuck in town, you can walk up to my banner and click on it and it'll teleport you right to me.
I see.
I just don't know.
What if I want to be teleported right to you?
Well, that's fine.
Can you hear, how's the audio sound like? Are you hearing any feedback of the game?
No.
Okay, good. I think I got this thing set up to where the microphone's not going to pick up the feedback.
Must die.
There you go, Brad. Drop that for you. I don't know if you need it or not, but
Let's look. Shield, no. Thank you, though.
Not ready yet.
Huh.
search for... Hey, go back in your hole.
You are not invited to this party. Ooh, defiled crypt. This is like the name of a metal band. Defiled crypt. They play polka songs.
Is Weird Al the lead singer?
That's this way.
Demons have been known to devour their own young when no other nourishment is available. Their offspring, the imps, sometimes manage to flee and band together with other demon spawn. They rove in vicious packs, ready to descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny needle-sharp teeth.
Alright, what we got here? Okay, that's better.
Hey, you earned the achievement.
What does this achievement do? Achievement do?
Nothing, it just says you got an achievement. Oh, we lost our YouTube viewer.
We had a YouTube viewer?
Yeah, we had one.
You didn't tell me. I would have put on my best act. Pretend to be all entertaining. Like that one guy you like rebroadcast his channel.
Have you?
Throws on a bunch of reverb. Randomly sing.
Hey, he had 300 subscribers last night, or viewers last night. He has more subscribers than that.
Through your channel?
No, not for mine. On his live stream, I was watching it.
Why do you rebroadcast someone else's channel? Do you get anything out of it?
No, but it shows when you do, it pops up and tells his viewers who he is.
Yeah, but why would you rebroadcast them?
Because one, it keeps yours going all the time, so you always have something.
Enough arcane power.
Why not just play a game all the time? Or just load in some media files. This is the thing. What you should do is record stuff, then use OBS to do playback. That's what I would do. I'd have videos I've recorded, and when I'm done playing, I just set OBS to play back the video for it.
The tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
Is there like a mana thing that you unlock later?
Not really.
More wrath?
You can just upgrade the bubble, and certain things give you more that goes in your bubble. Like, I don't know what yours is. Mine's called Arcane Power. Each character is called different, that's why. I think we just went in a big circle. Yep, there it is.
This looks like a crypt fit for a chancellor. The crown must be here.
The crown must be here.
So you've already beaten the game, right?
Yeah. But it's still randomized, so it's not exactly the same.
That was pretty easy.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it, and I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
You talked to all those that game.
So what?
You played that game with?
Oh, I haven't talked to him for a while.
Yeah.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leon.
Not since I've been playing it. Or haven't been playing it. When I was playing it, I talked to him. I was watching the developer update of that game. They've actually are adding quite a bit. The map size is going to be 70% bigger.
Really?
Yep. They added a bunch of new weapons. The crafting system's a lot deeper. They added the ice box to keep your food fresh.
Nice. Travel to the entrance of the current dungeon. Do I want to do that?
Yes.
All right.
You found the crown. Ah, it needs repair. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head.
Right.
I need something more than making spades
Yeah.
to occupy my mind.
That's,
I want my life to mean something.
Then help me.
New
I will
Tristan.
use your handiwork for great things.
Whoa, where'd this guy come from?
I have the crown. How do I reach the Skeleton King?
At last. With
The
it.
Skeleton King.
Ooh, what's this? I needed that.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
No, I keep selling that, damn it. There.
I sold everything. Use the Tristan waypoint to return to Cathedral Garden.
Okay. Well, I had one upgrade, that's why I accidentally sold it.
How do I get an upgrade?
It was just a better weapon, is what I meant. And I kept trying to equip it, and I was selling it because I was in that menu.
Are we gonna fight the Skeleton King now?
Yeah. Well, we gotta fight through to get to him, but yeah.
Do you actually face Diablo in this?
Yeah. Towards the end.
Is he difficult to beat?
Fairly difficult. I think that's the first time I died in the entire game.
Really?
Yeah. I think the training gloves are off.
I am so good. I astound myself.
So too.
There's no subtle change. It's like one character on screen to 50.
Yeah, I know, right?
This one. That's what I was wanting to look at. Ooh, transform my skin to diamond, temporarily absorbing damage for a short duration.
How do you do that?
That's one of my skills.
What's the skill ruins? What does that do?
It modifies your main skill that you have equipped.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
To test my skill.
Golden items crushed.
Oh, damn it, I accidentally unequipped a skill. Because that's not what I want to do. Ooh, a new weapon, or a new thing anyway.
I can crafting materials. Yeah, crafting materials, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be reusable parts, veiled crystal, and something else, I forget. Arcane dust.
And how is that important to me?
In case you want to make weapons later. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Seems like a lot of work.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and
Rewatching
sent
the
us
battle.
off to die.
Our first battle.
Oh.
When we came down there. It's like how delayed it is.
Do you think I could get any better?
Damn, that's really delayed. I wonder why.
It might be me. Item cannot be equipped until identified. How do you identify an item?
Right click it.
Oh.
That work?
Yeah. It's like a crown.
Yeah, don't like that one. Don't like that skill at all.
You dare attack me?
They're waiting. I need arcane power.
That took a lot of work.
Yeah. Ooh, I just rubber band really bad.
What, jumping back and forth?
Yeah, I ran up the stairs, then all of a sudden I was back at the bottom of the steps again.
Lost all pretense of sanity.
Yeah, I had that
He seethed with
happen to me
rage,
a little.
spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Battle route. That sounds good. Pants.
Gotta have them.
Technically, you wouldn't have to have pants. You could run around naked, but...
Not in Michigan. Not in freaking El Diablo, Minnesota here. Where is this taking place? Like, judging by like all the architecture, I'm saying it's probably Kentucky.
See a lot of this architecture in Kentucky.
I see a lot of skeletons. Maybe meth addicts.
Now, back to my mission.
Really? That was it?
Friend? You will know soon enough. Help me.
Is that Diablo?
No.
Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I have questions for the Skeleton King.
As do I. It looks like your friend needs my help. But down this way. There are my weapons.
Not ready. Need more arcane power.
Why does it say like rooted above them occasionally when I go to hit them?
I am Cormac.
I would guess you have some kind of power that makes them stay in place.
Then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
I suppose not. A strong spirit at my side could prove helpful. Test my skill. I don't have enough arcane power.
I feel like we should have seen Diablo by now.
Black magic bars our way. But the will of a Templar is stronger. You were a Templar, John Dar. How could you succumb to this?
The Coven is my brotherhood now, Cormac. Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
You need a
Thank you
54
for your
shield?
aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the Skeleton King.
I have a
There is
59.
one condition.
Okay.
If we find the sacred tomes
You
of
need
my
a 24 magic helm.
If these tomes
No.
are not the key to redeeming the Zakarum faith, then they are indeed.
Roof yourself.
Then onwards we go to fight the
Hang on,
skeleton.
I got mastered real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Party.
Didn't see that coming, did you? I need arcane power.
Buddha, chill out.
Need more time. I am so good. I astound myself. Didn't see that coming, did you? I didn't think I could get any better.
I will forever live in anguish for my last attempt to honor my king. As we lay him to rest in his burial chamber, he manifested as a hideous skeletal demon. Gorash and my other knights were overcome at once, but I fought on.
I fought on and killed him.
Oh. Does your weapons get damaged after a period of time?
Yeah, you go to the blacksmith and just click repair. It costs some gold, but
that coming, did you?
Level 10, man.
And now I wander, cursed by my once beloved king. Evil gnaws at my bones, and I cannot risk putting my beloved Tristram in danger.
Yeah,
should I
it's the
fail
bottom.
to contain that which tears at me.
Bottom left.
I must venture down into the labyrinth to die alone.
If this is to be believed, I'm using 3.9% of my CPU to stream to both things.
You have 2 streams going on, or do you have like 2 instances of OBS, or you?
No, I'm using that restream. I figured out how to do it without having to pay for it. I just misread at that time. If you want them to transcode for you, is what you pay for. And they also have an app to where you can bring both the chats to one place. So you can watch both chats at the same time.
I will enjoy this. I don't have enough arcane power. You dare attack me?
Yeah, I know. You never know where it's at.
I am so good. I astound myself.
How many times you defeated this game?
Just the once.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Need more arcane power.
Have you played Grim Dawn since replay?
No.
Me neither. Oh, fuck.
I'm just warming up.
I like my area of environment attack. I think we're going back the way we came. Shh. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Maria into watching The Wire. And she was like, oh, whatever. She's like burnt out on cop shows, right? Because it is a cop show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we marathoned all of season 1 and some of season 2. So like 14, 15 episodes after we got past the first episode. So this is really good.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb?
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the King of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Because why not? No.
You will never defeat me!
That's it.
I don't think so. That's the Skeleton King.
Who else could it be? Oh.
I need arcane power.
Alright, what do we got? A two-handed axe. Do you want this level 21 head armor that's gold? It's called the Liquor's Crown.
No, I have one better.
Finally, the crater. It was you that fell from the sky?
I was.
Then who are you? Why are you here?
I am not Your enemy, the darkness.
I should bring you back to town.
Dog wants you to take him out.
Yeah, I was finishing that before I did. Cutscene!
I have traveled far, only to find that the fallen star was a man. Who is he? Why has he come? He recalls nothing. But Cain may have the answers.
Cain may have the answers, Brad. Just asking.
Maybe.
Did you get a helmet that says it has an empty socket?
I did.
Let me see.
You have one that has an empty socket?
Yeah. Let me see. Here, put that in your helmet. Oops, hold on.
Let me pick it up.
Oh, it won't?
Maybe it did. Maybe it did. How did I put it in the socket?
Hold on. There, now try it. I think it's on the ground.
The item belongs to someone else, cannot be picked up.
Oh, okay. That's stupid. I didn't know it wouldn't let me do that. I guess it does say account bound, but still.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm going to take them out. If you want to talk to that guy real quick and stuff.
Okay.
The guy with the exclamation mark above his head.
Oh, Maria just got home. I'm gonna go talk to her instead.
Okay.
Not unfortunately, I love her, but I'm gonna go talk to her instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is what fell out of the sky.
No, you're...
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
What was once one shall become four, though the three shall become one. Never again will the four be whole.
Tell me everything you remember.
Falling.
It is, of course.
The goatman.
I have some new items that I'm certain you will love.
The attacks may be slowing down, but this town is done.
I don't like what's going on around here.
Did you see that stranger next to old Cain? I like you. You know the true quality of my wares, unlike some people.
Hey, come over here. I've got some new things you
If only they could see me now.
sluggish beasts can thrive in any grass, provided there is enough water. Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins of the common pack beast, a tame breed that was likely domesticated nearly 2,000 years ago. One can hardly imagine the trouble that effort must have taken.
The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their names, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
If you're gonna make something, I'll. Oh. Where is Jeremy?
Go to the banner and click my name.
Alright, I got one more mission in me, then I have to hop off.
Okay.
You have earned the achievement. Follow me around. This is a fun game.
It really is. Just kind of get on, kill some shit, and move on.
A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I just kill.
How many co-op players do you have on this?
4, I believe.
Only 4?
I think so, but I've never actually tried it, so I'm not sure.
Magda will be here soon. It is time.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Yours? I believe you're mistaken.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch!
Very well. Let the games begin. But you will never possess
Quest complete.
It is fallen where only the ancients may tread.
Is that the entire quest?
Yeah, this part's just running and grabbing 3 pieces of the sword. Yeah. Take the sword back. So what you do is hit something. T.
I need to go back.
T.
We are not the only ones seeking the sword.
Uncle Deckard.
Very good.
I have
Checkpoint.
Magda taunted me, claiming to know where the next piece...
That makes me think of the drow.
Exactly, Leia. The temple where? Your knowledge could be invaluable.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend
Poor
holds that they
Strel.
waged a terrible
I don't know
battle near
that.
the temple,
Stupid.
and that their ghosts still war with one another.
How do I heal my shield?
Go to this guy. Craft. And go click on the one that looks like a hammer and click repair. Breaking, not so bad.
Repair all items.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just do that.
This item cannot be repaired.
Which one?
My shield.
Oh, maybe it doesn't break then. I don't know.
I don't know. It just looks like there's yellow, like at the bottom, but not at the top.
Not sure.
Oh no, you don't.
Alright, I'll hop off.
Okay. Yeah, should be, yeah. And just hit
save?
No, it automatically saves.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few
How many
times in
viewers
my
do we
life,
have?
and only when I was in grave danger.
None yet.
Something rises
We'll
up
get
from
there.
deep within me and, well,